Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, what is this pink looking little fellow down here we have for you? Well, I shall tell you, it is Whitley Neil. What is it again? Pink Grapefruit Gin. Now then, I have reviewed, I think this is the fourth, just in case you know, you can't count to four, fourth gin I have reviewed of Whitley Neil's. And I must say, I haven't been absolutely blown away by any of them, to be honest. Considering they are a very, very well-known gin, I think they're worldwide. They're certainly everywhere where I've been, shops, supermarkets, bars, anything like that. There's always a plethora of Whitley Neil in there because they do absolutely. I think they've got about 9 different flavors plus some vodkas they do as well. So I'm determined to find one that I like. None of them have been bad, I wouldn't say. Just haven't really set my world alight and not really been up to what I was expected for such a well-known name, shall we say. So let's have a quick look at this one. This one obviously, no prizes for guessing what it's going to be like. It's going to be tasting of pink grapefruit, hopefully. Now, I'm not a big fan of pink grapefruit or any kind of grapefruit in the gin, so I must say it's not shaping up very well. But let's cast these aspersions aside, shall we, and just review it afresh as if it was a new gin, which it is, of course. It says here, it hasn't got much about it. I've gone into the history of Whitley Neil before, so we won't be bothered doing that again. I always think it sounds like quite a posh family, so I always like to read this in a rather posh English voice. So, pink grapefruit gin, tasting notes. Inspired by the citrus groves of Spain, this handcrafted gin is infused with Iberian pink grapefruit with that bloody brilliant. Sounds wonderful to me. On the palate, Whitley Neil pink grapefruit gin has a delicate sweetness with citrusy notes that give way to the balanced grapefruit burst. Okay, fair enough. Because I find the grapefruit a little bit bitter. But looking at these botanicals here, there's a whole load of them actually. The first lot you'll be recognised because they're your bog standard kind of gin botanicals. I don't know if it is based on the Whitley Neil original, which I reviewed the other week, and they've added this on, or whether it's a completely new one. I guess it would be they all start from the base same gin. They add these flavours in, but I don't know. Anyway, so you got juniper berries, you got coriander seed, cassia bark, orris root, angelica root, and licorice root, all fairly standard. Then sweet orange. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. Sweet orange, lemon peel, pink grapefruit, lime flowers, balm herb. I'm not sure what balm herb is, and cloves and chamomile. So I'm kind of wondering maybe those sweeter, sort of more citrusy things will offset that kind of bitteriness of the grapefruit, which some people like, of course. It's all subjective, but I don't really like. Anyway, we shall find out, my friends. Let's have a little whiff of the... Oh, hang on a minute. The one thing I do like about Whitley Neil is I'm pretty sure they all have the cork. So we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It is the cork test. So let's get by the microphone. Does it have a squeak? The last one. Oh, it does. It's got a squeak. Oh, that makes me very, very happy indeed. I like that. Top marks for the squeak. Well done, Whitley Neil. Let's go for the full pull. Oh, a thunderous big cork sound. We like it. Very, very good, Whitley Neil. Right then, can it follow up with the smell? So, it's not giving too much away, actually. Smells quite strong, actually. Feels like I can get him drunk already, but just by sniffing it. To me, just smells like gin. It's not overpowering, which some of these fruity gins are. As soon as you take the top off, it's like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's straight away, whatever flavour it be, strawberry or some other sort of berry or something, or that blooming, what did they do? That rhubarb and ginger one, that just hits you straight away. Very overpowering. This seems a little more subtle, a little bit like their orange one was. It was very, very subtly flavoured orange. Anyway, let's get some in the glass, shall we? So, is it going to be a clean pour? Very clean. I tell you what, I'm getting good at this. There was a time my table was awash with gin, but not anymore, my friends. Right, introduce it to the tonic. Tonic gin, gin tonic. How do you do? Done that joke a few times now. It's getting old, I think. Right, got to move on. A bit more, I think. I think it was a bit strong. It still might be a bit strong, but I'm going to bloody go for it. Right, here we go. Whitley Neil. What the bloody grapefruit gin. Cheers. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm getting straight away? This is reminding me, I said the orange one of theirs, their blood orange one, it's very, very subtle. and I sort of criticise it for not really being orangey enough. There's a tiny hint of it. I'd say the same thing is the same problem is there with this one. Or if you call it a problem, I suppose if you think, I said I didn't like the taste of grapefruit very much. So really, it's not a problem. It's actually better for me. But I think if you were buying it expecting a burst of grapefruit, you may be a little bit disappointed. Let me have another pull on it, shall I? Hang on. Yeah, it's not really. I don't think it's really worthy of a big sort of pink, it's all flashy, look at me, I'm pink, I'm grapefruity. But really, it's not really that grapefruity. It just tastes, it's not a bad gin. Again, it's nothing wrong with it. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's really stand out that much. I don't think it's kind of worthy of this sort of fame that they seem to have. As I say, there's nothing wrong with it. It tastes nice. It's a nice gin. I'd say it's a normal gin with a tiny hint of grapefruit. I wouldn't call it grapefruit gin. I'd just call it something else, just some sort of normal gin. But list grapefruit as one of the botanicals. Fine. I haven't got a problem with that. But don't be purporting to be this huge singing, dancing grapefruit sort of smash, when really it's kind of not. Okay, so that is my top tip to Whitley Neil. Okay, I don't think they care at all, and I'm pretty sure they don't watch anyway. But anyway, for what it's worth. So then, what about the price? Well, all Whitley Neils are about the same. They're around about £25, which is $30. You can get it for a bit cheaper. I happened to get this one on offer. It was £20, which is $24. So I'm happy with that. It's not going to be my favourite gin ever, but I think that's a fairly reasonable price for that sort of gin. And as I say, they don't vary. They all seem to be about the same. So you know what you're getting with Whitley Neil. So I respect that. Right guys, a fairly succinct and quick video today, but sometimes that's the way it goes, you know. But if you've enjoyed it, please do not forget to subscribe and to like and to press the little bell as well, so you get a notification when my new videos come out. And also do feel free to check out my new channel, which is called Bald Man Talking, where I discuss the big burning issues of the day, not necessarily related to gin. So I will see you all next time, ladies and gentlemen, where this will be No Nonsense Gin Reviews, and I will be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.